Hello and welcome to the new tutorial series making your first Android game in Unity 3D and C Sharp. We will be making a platformer mobile game that you can run on your Android phone or tablet, and we will also be launching the game on the Google Play Store. So go ahead, click the subscribe button before and let's get started. So before we get started, we're gonna need some of the tools that are used to build Android games. So for that, we're gonna need Android Development Bundle and Unity 3D. I suppose you have already have installed Unity 3D, but if you haven't already, go ahead and download the Unity 3D from unity3d.com/5. And I recommend all of you to download the Unity 3D 5 version because it is more advanced version and have a lot of new features in it. Secondly, we're gonna go to this link developer.android.com/sdk to download the Android development bundle. On this page, you have to scroll down, and when you scroll down, you can see the all Android Studio packages here. You can just simply go ahead and download the zip version because it has a some low it has a small size, and but if you want you can just go ahead and download the exe version. uh, okay, so once you have downloaded it, you're gonna extract the zip on a folder, and this is what you will find in this zip. We have an Eclipse folder, SDK folder, and an SDK manager application. So um, go ahead and open this SDK manager application, and you're gonna see in a few seconds it's gonna pop up. I think it is bloody slow. Okay, so I'm gonna pause my video until it opens up. Okay, so here we are. It is loading all the information from the Google site, and you can see if we have bunch of different uh, tools available here. Okay, it is taking some time to load. Ah, I have opened it twice. Okay, so let's close one of this. So I'm gonna pause my video until it loads up. Or you can just download the required files somewhere. You can see in the tools you have to download the SDK tools. Make sure you have the latest one. I don't have the latest one. I will download it later. And SDK platform tools and build tools. Make sure you have these updated tools and the SDK manager. Okay. The next thing is downloading the OS version SDK platform. Okay. So right now I don't have downloaded the Android M SDK tools, but you can download it if you want. I have downloaded all and these SDK tools from here. You can download it like you can just select this and it will download all its sub packages here, or you can just select the SDK platform and the Google APIs here, and it will also work for us. Okay. So once you have selected your tools, just install packages, and it is gonna download the packages from the internet, and hopefully we will be soon able to start working on this. So with that said, just close this and minimize this, and I hope you have your Unity 3D version. So open up your Unity 3D, and uh, here you go. And at Unity 4 you have some different kind of screen over here, but I have Unity 5, which has some advanced features, so I'm using this one. So if we have Unity 5, you're gonna do like this: new project, your project name, and here I'm gonna type Android game tutorial. Okay, I'm gonna set the defaults for 2D and no packages. Just create the project, and you're gonna see uh, okay, loading the thing up. Okay, so now we're gonna add these tools, these SDK tools to Unity. So for that, once you have opened up your Unity project, go to Edit and Preferences, External Tools, and under the Android SDK location, click on it, and this is your folders in the uh, Android bundle. So you have to go inside the SDK folder, this one here, and click on select folder, and now you have successfully integrated the Android development tools into Unity. Now we can close this, and before we actually start programming the game, why not we just first design the game and start the programming after that. Okay, so for that we're gonna minimize the Unity 3D. If you don't want to design the game, you can just download the asset packages. I will drop the link to to those files in the description. So it is gonna be a very basic sprites. So I'm using Adobe After Effects, Adobe Illustrator for this, and it's loading up. Okay, so here we are. So I'm just gonna faster video from here and just create some basic sprites, and then we are good to go. Okay, so this is our player, and this is a platform on which the player will be walking on. So for now I'm just gonna use these two sprites. So I'm just gonna export this in the same file. So it has save here as sprites. Oops, I'm gonna export this here. So here are our sprites, and this is a play, and this is a flow. So I'm just gonna open the Unity, this folder. I'm just gonna drag it over inside the assets. So now uh, we have loaded it inside the assets. So assets, select the sprite and change the sprite mode from single to multiple. Click on sprite editor and click on slices, automatic slice, and now let's tweak it up a bit. I'm just gonna move it in. Just to make sure that everything works fine. They are just crisp parts, so we don't have to worry about this part we have left outside. So once you're done, just click on apply. Now, wait a second. Just click on apply and close this. You can see we have. If you click on this button, you can see the slices are into a background. We have the player and the floor. Okay. So first let's change the background of the house again. So click, select your camera and the inspector. Change the background to something like this. Okay, so now we're gonna just drag this floor up here, and right now it is on the 0 0. That's great. And we're gonna change the size of the camera to something like 1.8. Okay, now we're gonna drop our place part. It is also on 0. Drag it up a bit here and it looks fine. So I'm gonna rename the place part to player. Oops. And the floor to floor. I'm just gonna drag the player again in the assets, and it will make a prefab of the player and also the same to the floor. And whatever change we make in this prefab here, it is gonna change the settings also in the scene, no matter how many copies of the subject we have in the scene. It will all work the same. They will all work the same. Okay, so let's move on to scripting. So go ahead and first click on the player prefab, add a component physics 2D, and turn on the fixed angle, and add another component to box collider 2D, and now select the floor, add a fixed 2D component, box collider, and add another fixed 2D component. This time we'll be adding a platform effect to 2D, and now turn on use by effector in the box collider. So this way the collider is gonna affect the top side of the floor only, not the bottom. That means the player can jump from the bottom of the floor to the top, but cannot move from the top to down. Okay, I will be explaining that later in the tutorial. So now let's go ahead and create a new C# script. Name it player. Now open the script and it will open up in a monodevelop. And here now we'll start about coding. So for that, just copy what I type. I'm not gonna explain a lot of in the scripting. Okay. We will be defining the rigid body to be attached to the player. Now we're gonna start to movement script. Let's test the script. Okay, so we have an error here. We have to change our game object to rigid body 2D, and hopefully now it's working. So now select your player and it is compiling a script to test if there is an error. So now select your player and from your project tab drag and drop your player script to this player, and now we're gonna set the speed to 10 and let's touch it. Let's add a new multiply the speed to time dot delta time, and now touch it. Okay, so now it is working. We can load the speed to 8. Now touch it. Okay, here we have nice and smooth movement. Oops. Okay, you might be wondering why we have added the rigid body 2D component, as we're not using it to move the player. So we will be using the rigid body 2D component to make the player jump. So for that we're gonna add a script. If input dot get key ego dot space e dot creation position, force move to impulse, now cyber script, and hopefully it is also gonna work. Press the space button, add some value to the jump on my jump. For now I'm gonna add the 4 value and speed to 7, and the player is moving smoothly, so, and it is also jumping smoothly. Okay, so let's also multiply the jump to time dot delta time and add the get key down instead of just get key. So get key up. Now test it and this. Oh, okay, it's not working. Let's remove the time dot delta time and now test it. Before and now space. Okay, so now it is working. You see, we can make it jump, so it is now jumping even when the player is not grounded. So we will be fixing that in the next part. So this is it for part 1. Meeting the part 2, and you can suggest me what you want to add in the game by commenting below, and for the upcoming video you can just go ahead and subscribe to my channel, or comment if you have any question. I will be posting this script to the internet, and I will leave the link in the description. So go ahead and like and subscribe and comment if you have any questions. Thanks for watching.